everyone. How are we today? Happy Tuesday. I have the day off, so I stayed up late last night to finish this book. Yay! A little back. Okay, well, let me show you what book I'm going to review, and then we'll give you a little backstory. Jake is going to get the book for me. Oh, because it's nice and small for him to hold, even though it's thick. Got it? It's Stephen King and Peter Straub, The Talisman. And I'm giving it 4 stars. Now let me explain to you this backstory of this, why I read this book. So for years, sorry Jake, for years, I had this on my shelf. The Black House by Stephen King and Peter Straub. I think you want, did you want to go like this? No, that's silly. Okay. And I've had this for years. And when I started reading it years ago, I was confused because I didn't understand the story at all, and I stopped reading it, and I thought, oh, I'll put it off till later. Little did I realize it was a sequel to The Talisman, which I thought I read. Fast forward to this, last year, I saw on media that they were going to make a series on The Talisman. So I was like, ooh. So anytime I see they're going to make a series or a movie out of Stephen King book that I think I read or I haven't read, I'm going to check it out. So, of course, I take the book from the library. And obviously it wasn't the one I have read because it's so freaking huge. I'm like, I don't remember reading this. So I read it. Yay. And I was happy to because I can't wait for them to do the series to this. Now, once I get my TBR piled down, I can read the sequel. So, The Talisman. Cliff Notes version of what it's about. Our hero, Jake Sawyer, is a very precocious boy. So his father gets murdered and his mother's sick. So him and his mother move away from the city to fresh air in New Hampshire. So she can, is it New Hampshire? Yes. I couldn't remember if it's Massachusetts or New Hampshire, somewhere on the eastern coast. So she could get fresh air and get away from his father's ex-partner, Morgan Sloat, because Morgan's been driving them nuts trying to buy out their half of the company. And so they go to this, they stay in this motel called the Alhambra, and it's a beach town. So while he's out checking out the new place, he knows weird things, like the Santa talking to him and stuff. So one day he goes to this old amusement park on the boardwalk, and he meets this guy, Speedy. And Speedy explains to him all about the territories, meaning Jake can flip between this world and the territories, which is another world. So he gives Jake all the information about that and how to do that, and he also sends Jake on a mission to go to California and get the talisman. That's the Cliff Notes version. That's basically what it's about. Okay. And all the 600 pages is an adventure and a half. I mean, I loved it. I know how Stephen King writes, so very detailed, very crazy. When I say crazy, I mean crazy stuff happens on his quest. So, wow. Yeah. Typical Stephen King with monsters and violence and all that stuff. So, yeah. If you don't like monster, it's not scary. I must say, it's not a scary book. It's just weird and a little toward the end adultish. That's all I'm gonna say. I like that word, adultish. The ending was good. The ending was very good. And I know this book takes like 20 years later, so so this one does end. It doesn't leave you on a cliffhanger, so all in all, a great read. I enjoyed all the characters, even the villains. Yeah, just a great book. So, once again, that's the Talisman and by Peter Straub and Stephen King, and we give it 4 stars. And like I said, it's a monster of a book. Plus the cover is really cool too. I love the cover. So, I'm not sure if I'll be on later. If not, more likely tomorrow. Just on a roll. my books. Oh, I'm going back to work tomorrow, but I know I'm getting close to finishing my graphic novel and or one of my other books, so we'll see what I'm going to review next. So everyone have a great day. I know I will being off for my 3-day vacation. Do my little happy fist punch. And happy reading, and until later, talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye, Jake.